morning, Centurions. I'm Chloe Nell.
Coming up today, we continue Women's History Month
with Chris Kulik with your sports news.
Boys volleyball plays Golden Valley tomorrow.
Now let's go to Danny Williams, another episode of The Mix. Congratulations to all those who are a part of this quarter's Character Counts. Good morning, Centurions. I am Patrick Moyna, and today is Tuesday, May 23rd. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and families affected in last night's explosion at Ariana Grande's concert in Manchester.
And I'm Nicole Holguin, and this is SNN. Coming up today, we take a look at the Newhall Incident with Andrew Sutherland and say our final goodbye to Mrs. Roland.
Today is also National Lucky Penny Day.
What did one penny say to the other?
Let's get together and make some sense. Please stand for the pledge.
Please stand for the flag salute. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
If you signed up for AP Chemistry, stop by X2406 and see Mr. Stevenson for a summer assignment.
If you signed up for AP Environmental Science next year, you need to stop by Mrs. Shirt's room, X2404, to pick up a summer assignment.
Next Wednesday is the last day to submit work permit applications to the front office. After that, they can be processed at the Hart District office.
If you want to pursue a career in certification in IT or gain knowledge and hands-on experience on how a computer works, there will be a 4-week IT Essentials summer course at Valencia High School. See Mrs. Dahlquist in the CCR office for more information.
This Thursday, Math Tutor Club will be hosting a tutoring session from 3:15 to 4:15 in J1012. Brush up on your math skills before finals week.
Do you know about the infamous Newhall Incident? Stay tuned. I'm here in the parking lot outside of what used to be Marie Callender's, right off of Magic Mountain Parkway and the old road, as we quickly approach the 47th anniversary of what we know as the Newhall Incident.
At 11:55 p.m. on April 5th, 1970, California Highway Patrol officers Walt Frago and Roger Gore made a routine traffic stop on a car with a possible armed suspect inside. They called for backup, and then as they approached the suspect's car, an armed man got out of the vehicle and shot and killed Officer Frago instantly. The other suspect shot and killed Officer Gore immediately, and then began a gunfight with CHP officers James Pence and Gregor Allen, who were just driving up to back up their fallen partners. The two perpetrators then ran off into the hills after mortally wounding all 4 officers. After a 9-hour chase, one suspect was captured and the other committed suicide after he was cornered by officers from the sheriff's department. The captured criminal was given life in prison with no opportunity for parole. After this terrible tragedy, the CHP heavily examined and changed their training tactics and the weapons they used to defend themselves. Many believe the officers would have survived the incident just by having a standard issue bulletproof vest that most officers wear today. Based on this day, known as the deadliest day in the history of California law enforcement, the CHP went from lightly trained patrol officers who basically helped motorists on the highway to very highly trained, hardcore police officers they are today.
As we look back on this tragic incident, remember, the next time you get pulled over by an officer, to respect their safety as much as they protect ours. This has been Andrew Sutherland for SNN.
Thanks, Andrew.
If you signed up for AP Physics, there will be a meeting tomorrow at lunch in X2424.
At the end of this year, Saugus will be saying goodbye to 2 amazing teachers and 1 administrator. I have more on that in a segment highlighting Mrs. Roland.
This is Lori Roland. I'm finishing my 27th year at Saugus. I fell in love in Saugus way back in 1978 when I was subbing and coaching JV girls basketball and the track team. The best part about Saugus is the people on the campus. Right from the start, you feel like you're at home. Everyone's friendly. When the cross-country group way back then knew I was working, they would leave flowers or messages on the chalkboards in the classrooms for me. The teachers have always been outgoing. We used to have in the A building a lunch area where everyone spent brunch and lunch, and it opened the door for me to meet teachers from all different departments, to learn from them, to be guided by them, to understand the world better through them. I think Saugus is a friendly place. I think the students go out of their way to make people feel comfortable. Thanks for 25 great years, 27 great years.
So my relationship with Mrs. Roland is I've taught with her PE for the last 11 years, and I would say that she pretty much has taught me most of what I know about teaching PE. Favorite memory where I saw her sitting down in class, because I think I've only seen her do that once, because she never sits down. She's always standing up and moving around. She's always going the extra mile and doing little things that people wouldn't notice. Every single day, just picking up something in the locker room, opening and closing it, just all the little things that she does that, you know, nobody really knows about. I think it's great how over the years, anytime I run into anybody that has had her in aerobics, they always look back on that with fond memories, and I think that's great that she's made that impact. Yeah.
I've known Mrs. Roland for, then I have to say my age if I say how many years. Since she's my sister, I've known her all my life. Favorite memory, I think it's probably unique to have siblings working on the same faculty. Here at Saugus, we have some spouses that work together. We had some parents and children, but I think we're the only siblings. You know, she has a lot of integrity. You know, she works very hard. She's very honest, and you can trust what she says, and she's going to follow through with what she says, and that's just something that I've always admired about her. Probably the most fun we have is in our department meetings. I don't know if you have any siblings or not, but a lot of times you think one way and they think another, and then you have those sibling discussions. So I actually think that Mr. Miner and Mrs. Miller most will miss our sibling discussions in our department meetings. Closing words. Well, you know, Laurie, it's been an honor to work with you, and certainly something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. And I think just getting to know you even better than having next door bedrooms at home is that we've gotten to work together, and just something I appreciate so much, and I appreciate you.
Thanks, Nicole. We'll miss you. We'll miss you, Mrs. Roland. Have a great retirement.
That's all for today. I'm Nicole Holguin. Stay tuned for SNN Radio and Saugus Today. The Finals Week schedule is now available in Saugus Today.
And I'm Patrick Moyna. Have a great day, and don't forget, tomorrow is the last Student Help Day of the year. Hold on, it's almost over.